Hey guys, so today is exactly 1 month after surgery. My face is much better now compared to day 7, and I drink a lot of pumpkin juice because pumpkin juice is good for the swelling, and can make up. I try to go out and I attend event as usual. After I came back from Korea, I eat a lot of things and I gained back my weight because my mouth is still very numb. So I think this is why my food always stuck nearby here. So I have to gargle to make sure it's clean. My expression is a bit restricted because my mouth is still very numb. I kind of like the nose now, even though it's also here, it's still very swollen, because I can tell that my nose is symmetry now, and I like my side view actually. I'm really looking forward to see the result.
So this is my x-ray of before and after. It's quite visible to tell from the front view that the bone has been shaved off. This was my swelling part. Dr. Won had moved my chin forward so you can see the screw thingy under my chin. These are the before-after photos taken. Both are no makeup. I'm quite surprised that even my dark circles reduced. If you would like to see more of the after photos, you can check out my blog or my Instagram.
Hey guys, I'm back for my part 3 plastic surgery story. I'm so glad that you guys actually watch my videos. Thank you everyone who have subscribed me, who left comments on my videos. Even though I couldn't reply every single comment, but I have read all of them. Thank you! Today it's my 4 months after plastic surgery. Everything is great and I love my face so much. Dr. Won said the full recover would be half year to 1 year, but I actually can tell the differences on my face. My face is smaller and less masculine. My nose is more balanced. I think I look almost the same, but somehow my features change in a good way. I forgot to mention that I actually had chin surgery as well. I did not have any implant on my chin. Dr. Won, previously my face was inward, and Dr. Won cut off the bone, moved the chin forward so that my face looked more defined. But now my face is a little bit swollen, so I guess when it fully recovers, the line will be smoother and more defined. One thing that plastic surgery has really changed my life is that I do not require Photoshop for my face anymore. I have been doing it for quite some time and it was time consuming, so I am really happy and satisfied with my new face. I need to give a big thank you to both of my doctors, Dr. Peck and Dr. Won, who had did a great job, and Docfinderkorea team who had been taking care of me during my recovery period. For those who do not know about Docfinderkorea, they are actually medical tourism agency in Korea. Any medical services in Korea, they are the best to look for. They help people all over the world who seek for medical treatment, select most suitable doctors and hospitals, and best thing of all, they provide different translators. I think this is the most important thing because you need to understand what kind of treatments you are taking, the procedures and whatnot. Honestly, they really helped me a lot during my stay in Korea. First of all, they helped me to arrange the transportation to and from the airport, and they accompany me to the hospitals and stay with me during and after the surgery, bought medicines, ran errands for me when I wasn't ready to go out. There were so many things and I was so thankful to have them. Please check them out because their services are free. I underwent a few surgeries at ID hospital, facial bone surgery, fat grafting and rhinoplasty. I still remember the day before my surgery. I was so scared and I actually teared. After all, this wasn't a small surgery. And the moment when I woke up from anesthesia, I was told that I couldn't drink, eat nor sleep for 5 hours just to be safe. Guys, if you were to ask me which part is my most suffering part, this was it. It wasn't about painful. It was because I had fasted 8 hours before the surgery, and of course there were few hours for preparation, precautions, this and that. The surgery took around 7 hours, so basically I didn't drink for 24 hours. No food is fine but water. Plus, because of rhinoplasty, I couldn't breathe through my nose, and so I had to breathe through my mouth. Breathing through my mouth made me even thirstier. Seriously, this was my most suffering part. I was trying to sleep because I just wanted to drink at that moment, but they keep calling me almost every 2 minutes because I shouldn't sleep either. Gosh, I was so embarrassed at myself because I kept throwing temper, kicking the bed, yelling for water. I guess I couldn't control my temper at that time. I was so frustrated. Fortunately, my road manager from Docfinderkorea was there for me. He told me my case wasn't that bad. He had worse patients. For my surgery, I barely feel anything. I got the questions a lot asking if it was painful. It wasn't painful to me except the nose stitches removal part. Mouth stitches removal part was fine. Like I said, I wouldn't think plastic surgery is a painful process to me. I think it should be whether you can go through the recovery period, because during the surgery I had general anesthesia, so I wouldn't know what happened or felt anything during the surgery. Guys, I would love to share some information during my recovery period. So they gave me this post-surgery care papers when I woke up in English, Mandarin and Korean. Guys, this is so helpful that sometimes if you have difficulty in communicating with nurses, you can refer to this. Everything is written here in detail, what you should or shouldn't after the surgery. Oh yeah, this was the prescribed medication given by the hospital. Do you know that in Korea you have to get the medicine yourself after the surgery? Luckily, I have Docfinderkorea to help me to get it. Because of my condition, I don't think I can make it. Another thing is that I couldn't really sleep for my first few nights after the surgery because of coughing, and I didn't get used to breathe through my mouth while sleeping. Because they only removed the cotton inside the nose after 2 days, so I couldn't breathe normally through my nose. And also the sleeping position had to be at least 30 degrees higher than the heart level to reduce the swelling, so I look like I'm sitting when I sleep. In terms of food wise, Dr. Won actually told me that I could eat anything except spicy, sticky or hard food for the first 2 weeks and make sure my mouth is clean. But I was so worried that I could get infection, so I just had porridge for the first 2 weeks until the stitches has been removed just to be safe. And also my mouth was so swollen that I couldn't open my mouth freely. So that time I still remember my mouth could only open this big. This big. Because of rhinoplasty, I couldn't sneeze by using my nose. So yeah, I would say recovery period was the most crucial and hardest period to go through. But now it has been 4 months. I'm so glad that I didn't really have any problem and I'm living like a normal person, doing the same routine. I'm going to share some advices for you guys so that you guys will be aware and be prepared for those who are planning on the same surgery. I actually wrote down the notes on my phone. For all the plastic surgery, one best tip to shorten the swelling period is to walk more and be positive. I personally think this is very important because people might get upset during the recovery period, wondering if they could see the final result, the desired result. What my advice is, don't ever think of it, just stay positive because everyone's recovery is different. Normally, the final result won't come so fast, so you shouldn't expect to see the result for the first few weeks. And also, walking really helps in de-swelling. Don't always stay in the hotel. Go out and have some shopping therapy. Staying in hotel will make you more depressed too. Oh yeah, pumpkin juice helps a lot in de-swelling too. Secondly, please remember to remove your nail polish, including your manicure or pedicure before the surgery, because it is to monitor your oxygen level during the surgery. For those who are having cracked lips, no matter because of surgery or what, I strongly recommend this. It's called Lucas Pawpaw Ointment. This is my second tube. This is really good. My makeup artist friend recommended it to me while he was doing my makeup. I personally have sensitive lips, so my lips always crack. I found out this is way better than Vaseline and it really helped me a lot during my recovery period. You can get it easily from drugstore. Other than that, for those who are planning on facial bone surgery, please make sure you gargle often in order to keep your mouth clean. I remember during my surgery, during my recovery period for the first 2 weeks, I could only use a soft toothbrush to brush my front teeth. So it's best to gargle often to keep your mouth clean. Anyway, this is just my personal opinion, just a sharing for you guys. Okay, I think I talk a lot for my part 3, but I really hope it helps and it's informative enough. I'm going to have Q&A for my part 4, which I will announce on my Instagram as well as Snapchat. So you guys can ask questions and I will select 15 questions to answer. So please keep an eye on my Instagram as well as Snapchat. Bye guys!